Hello, I wanted to talk a little bit about MXD files. As you probably are starting to notice, your labs in the textbook open with .mxd files. We start just by opening a .mxd file. These files are unique to Esri. They're Esri products, and they are map document files. They are designed specifically to store your maps, your layout, your symbology, toolbars, tools, models, things like that. They do not actually store your data though. They just store a pointer to where your data are located. So I want to make this video to help you guys avoid some common errors that students make when they first start learning GIS with MXD files. So if you are working on one computer, using GIS on one computer, and you want to move your map to your map document, your data to another computer. If you need to send the map document to a client, you can't just go ahead and send the map document. So let's take a look at it as an example. Alrighty. Sometimes students will send me an email asking if I could take a look at their work. Maybe they're having an issue, maybe they don't understand something they're seeing on the screen, so they send me an MXD file. But again, you might be sending it to a client or something. Remember, MXD files do not store the data, they're just storing a pointer to the data. So if I open this MXD file that this student sent me, we wait patiently for ArcGIS to open. And you will see the problem that anyone receiving this MXD file will have. If you notice here on the right of the screen, on the table of contents, all of the data layers have these red exclamation points next to it. There is another video on Blackboard explaining how to deal with these exclamation points. But for now, we're just focusing on how to avoid them, how to avoid this from happening by not sending an MXD file. So MXD files just store a pointer to the location where GIS data is. Instead of just sending me the MXD file, it's going to be completely unhelpful. I can't link back to the data. I don't have it. So there are two things you could do to avoid this. The first option is to, we'll go here. The first option is if you're sending it to someone working in an Esri product, you can easily share this map document with them as a map package. So under File, Share As, and then highlight Map Package. So as you can see in the tip there, this creates a map package containing this map and all of the data it references zipped up into one convenient file, and you can upload it to ArcGIS Online, or you can save it to a disk. So you can save your map package as a map package file, link to where you want to save it, check this box, and it will include all of the data instead of just pointing to the data. And then you can click here in the top right corner where it says share. This file can then be emailed to any of your clients or to me or to your colleagues, to your classmates as needed. If the person you are working with maybe isn't familiar with map packages, maybe you just want to move your files from one flash drive to another, or from a campus computer to your computer at home. The other way to do this is by creating a zip file. Hopefully, let's move myself. Hopefully you've been keeping all of your data in one file, saving your MXD file, any of your geodatabases, your original data sets, you save it to one place and organized well in our catalog. This file, this GPS_lab_online_test file, we can then locate in our Windows Explorer or just in your regular Windows file menu. So I've searched for it and found it here, this GPS lab online test. If we look inside this lab, in this file, it contains all that data we're interested in, the MXD file, the geodatabase file. we can then use the option to create the zipped file. So we'll right-click on the file name, scroll down to send to, and then send to the compressed or zipped folder. This will create a compressed folder, a zipped folder. You'll see it here with the little zipper on it, and that's telling you that you've compressed all your data into a smaller file that can easily be sent to another person. You could attach this to your email, you could drag and drop it onto your flash drive, whatever you needed to do. I forgot how to get out of share screen. Oh, there we go. So use this video when you're thinking about sending someone your MXD file. Don't unless you attach all of the data with it.